Welcome to Anime. Anime the game. Uh, I can ignore that one. Clearly. I'm going to adjust microphone. There we go. Anime the game. The movie. Cracking open a cold one. As I try to ignore my heartburn. Okay. Yukiko Amagi. Okay, yeah. This is the correct one. As you can see, my harem is maxed out. Just as God intended. Looks the same as ever inside. Fucking empty, just like my heart. I have no idea what to do other than just pass the time. When is this gonna be ready? 9 days? Jesus. Let's take a little sip. I planned on drinking chocolate milk tonight, but my chocolate milk is fucking rotten. 'Cause fuck having good things, only bad things. Only bad things. Let's read some book. I guess we'll read this, even though we don't need the courage boost. The amazing Khan attempts to retreat from the world of masculinity, but its powerful call torments him. You've finished the entire Amazing Khan series. You feel a little empty inside. I already do daily, bitch. Emptiness is the state of mind I'm living in. The old Japanese calendar had different names for the months. September was Nagatsuki and October was Kanazuki. It feels like all the gods have gone away and left us since the last month. This fog is just nasty, isn't it? It's been wrapped up. It's like everything's wrapped up in gauze, like an Egyptian mummy or something. Of course, if my house was as nice as one of the ancient pyramids, I probably wouldn't complain about it so much. But mummies were already dead, so they didn't have anything to worry about. You, however, have tests coming up, and if you failed the last exams, you'd have even more cause for concern. I don't want to see you haunting these halls. I don't know why that sentence was impossible for me to read. Who's buried in the biggest one? I'm gonna guess it's that one. It's one of these two. I'm guessing it's this one. No. Oh, I've never even heard of Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Chopes. Took over 20 years to build and was the tallest man-made structure in the world for almost 4 millennia. I'm gonna put that question on next week's test. Make sure you study hard. I've literally never heard of Khufu before in my entire life. But that's okay. Wow, it's even foggy inside. But I guess that makes sense. Yes, take me to practice. Can't hang out with Kanji today. I'll go with you. Oh, so that's how it is. Sorry. I'm only interested in linking socially. If I can't link socially, what's the point? I'll tell you what the point is. There is no point. I can't even play ball today? Whatever. Maybe I'll go visit Nanako with Kanji. I could also see what it's like to go on a Risei social link that isn't going to do anything. I suppose I should sate my curiosity on that one. I could also find a Dachi or something to social link with. I want to see what this is gonna be like. Become stronger too, so I can accept all the things. spend the rest of the day together? Sure. I'd like to go to your room. Could we cuddle again? I can't wait to see this cutscene of our models awkwardly interacting. You are back. This is the only place we can relax together. Still kind of embarrassing being alone together. I want to make you happier and happier. You passed a long while with Rise. Wow, that was really boring. I thought there'd at least be some unique dialogue. But no. Let's see what I can do around town. Not hanging out with you. Not hanging out with you either. There's a Yosuke.
Huh?
It's getting pretty cold lately. Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I've read conflicting reports about whether or not I can still social link with my party members after November. But bop. What about the cross-dressing pageant spread further than I thought? I've been an utter laughingstock. This sucks. It's all their fault. Let's try harder next time.
For reals?
I've already intended to take this. Well, they do have to go through the beauty pageant, so I can't be too mad about them. After the beauty pageant, Team Naoto. Gossip, gossip, gossip.
Huh? You can have this.
Wow, thanks. I love mouthwash.
Night.
What a great gift. From my good pal Yosuke. You overhear the students talking. There are more and more people getting weird because of the fog. I even see people wearing these huge gas masks around town. Yeah, people are getting sick too. Haven't there been people saying a lot of weird stuff lately? Like the world is ending, global warming, or because of original sin, nutty stuff like that. Hey, what do you think is going to happen if someone's sick but you don't do anything about it? I mean, to be honest, yesterday my dad, it was time to ignore their idle banter, chit-chat, gossip, garbage. What's up? Are you exhausted from studying? Hope you're not forgetting something. Christmas is coming up in a month. Have you found your dates yet? I got mine already. I'll give you guys a Christmas question. Hello. What? Which of these is considered a rice cake? I don't fucking know. Senbei? Mochi is the only rice. When you think of cake, you think dessert, but something pounded together is also called a cake. Mochi is rice cake. Kambako is a fish cake, fish meat pounded together. Probably don't want to be eating fish cakes on Christmas night. Mochi. Can't hang out with Chie. She's already maxed anyways, there's no point. As we've seen, it isn't terribly interesting to do that. Yosuke. Spend some time with Yosuke. Why not? Samagawa Riverbank. You wandered here with the pensive Yosuke. Fog enveloped the area. It's a print club sticker I took with Saki-senpai. When I first got here, she insisted on taking it. Back then, somewhere inside me, I thought I was above this place. A lot of people saw me as the enemy because Junes was going to ruin the shopping district. When I met her, she told me, parents are parents, you're you. Even if she didn't really mean it, it made me happy, because of her I started to think maybe this town wasn't all that bad. But then, she died. Why? Why did she have to die? Pisses me off, makes me mad. I wanted to talk to her more, I wanted to get her to know her better, but she's not here anymore. Yosuke is sobbing out loud. Can I give him a nice little bro hug? Rain, I get it now. I wanted to forget about Saki-senpai. I wanted to forget that. I was living a boring life in the middle of nowhere. When the merger started, I got excited. I thought there was finally a point to me being in Inaba. I thought I could forget Senpai was gone, and the fact I was such a loser. I never once thought about what I was doing. I didn't even take the first step. I'm sorry, Saki-senpai. I'm sorry, Rain. I understand. I didn't care if she didn't like me. I just wanted her to smile. I think I'm awake now. I need to get over the fact Saki-senpai isn't coming back. But when this case ends, I'll have nowhere to run, and I won't have changed.
You made me realize that.
I did it. When are we gonna kiss? I'm sure Rise won't mind. Diorama. I mean, yeah, you don't need that. You're probably not even gonna be in my party ever again, but... You spent a while with Yosuke and walked him home. What a bro. Total bro moment. Not a bro moment, a bro moment. A broment, as they're called colloquially. What are we gonna find? Nothing. Go back home. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna make envelopes. This is what Japanese high school students do. Your diligence has increased. I did it. I diligized. Yeah, the day off from school. All you can do now is wait. Your finals start tomorrow. What should you do today? I want to hang out with somebody. Yes. I want to check this Discord notification because it's just sitting there. Wait, oh. Welcome to hell. Welcome to the fog hell. Saba Ping. Central Shopping District. That's the one. Wow. I know, right? Wow. Scare away the bird. Hello, it's a dog. Try talking to it. Try giving it something from Sozai Daikaku. Grilled steak. Woof? Try coming back another day. Hey, yo, Kanji, come here.
Senpai.
That's me. Pabblesog. Hell yeah.
Yeah!
I love the Pabblesog. That's the type of guy I am. It seems Kanji called the boy here. Here's the stuff I promised you. No complaining, okay? Bunny doll. It's complete with clothes, a ribbon, a hat, and an umbrella. It's very elaborate. Whoa, this is incredible. Where'd you buy it? Who cares? I want one too. Well, I got one for you. It's complete with clothes, shoes, a cap, and a soccer ball. This old man here made it. What What are you telling him for? You made this? You got a problem with that? If you think it's so creepy, then give it. Wow, you're cool. Mom loves this kind of stuff. Yeah, sure. You promised. I'm gonna give this to Sana-chan. Thanks, mister. I'm not that old, damn it. It's pretty amazing. It's not like someone's good for anything. But you know, it ain't a bad feeling. Thanks, huh? Yeah, it was nothing. Kanji, with his embarrassed smile, seems more mature than usual. I'm getting deeper into him. Now cure. Yeah, it's not. That is not a very important thing. I'm not going to fucking use you. It's not gonna happen, Kanji. You're too low level. My boy Kanji. Oh yeah, what is my last quest for the hermit? I have no clue. An email request from the shrine. Someone elderly wishes to see the guardian of Shichiri Beach. I don't even know what that means. Not even a little bit of a no. Woman. Could hang out with Chie. Wait, no. I've already maxed her. I have maximum Chie. 2 dudes. I have maximum Yukiko as well. Home it is. I'll go home and read a book on how to be cool. I could also work, but I kind of feel like reading. About home gardening. Now it's finals week, I assume. Finals begin today. You should hurry to school. Let's see if I can max ace this test as well.
Yo!
Yo, Rain. Look at this weather. What's up with this? It's really weird. Have you ever heard of anything like this before? Oh yeah, and finals start today, but that's seriously not the point. What's gonna happen? I'm worried too. Well, that stuff was just a rumor, but people are getting sick, and besides that, there have been a lot of weird rumors being spread. I don't like how any of this feels. Yes, I agree, it is strange. Fellow student. Finals, day 1. What does French food stem from? Pretty sure it was Italian. Geometric shapes. Wow, what an exam. Food and shape. Who's buried in the biggest? That's Khufu. A book of maps is an atlas. You overhear students talking. I'm cheating on my exam. There's no way we can keep the club going like this. Too many of our members are calling in sick. When's this damn fog gonna clear up? But Senpai, the people who are slacking off aren't showing up either, right? You can't keep the club with the members you're left with. Maybe the fog helped you find out who's the most dedicated members. I am burping relentlessly. It's beautiful. It's really an experience. The acid reflux is strong today. Oh, bridal, yeah. Konko Dori. That's a cuckoo, right? Or a cuckoo. Even though it's not spelled like cuckoo. No country. Oh, that's the Fibonacci sequence. Time to listen to some gossip. They say after the midnight, someone turned it on. There was a picture of this town in complete ruins. A friend said that she saw Annabelle get swallowed by the fog and slid into some other dimension. So there are monsters coming out of the fog too, like in that story. Seems some people can see the Midnight Channel even when it's not raining. Maybe I should check that out after finals week. What desert is the Welwitschia found in? I'm pretty sure that was Namib. Oh, that was Mochi. Well, who? I don't know. Well, what? Well, when? Well, why? Well, how?
Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
I don't know. It's gonna be snowy and foggy at the same time,
Whoa,
I guess.
where'd you guys come from?
Why do we all have the same briefcase except Yukiko? I mean, not Yukiko, Chie. Oh, I guess Yosuke doesn't.
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together.
It's called a fucking friend group,
The
idiot.
fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
Don't want to get groped in the fog. The anti-grope fog groups are forming.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
It's almost like it's December.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
This girl never changes.
Chie is uncomfortable.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
Whoa, should try wearing our glasses.
Guys, put on your glasses!
I like how Kanji and I had the same thought there. If on your glasses, your vision becomes much clearer.
Whoa, it's all clear.
What the hell's going on?
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
You and Kanji have a lot in common. I know, we both, like, dress cool. We both got into a lot of fights in middle school.
Then,
We both like sewing. That's a lie.
could the fog from over there be leaking into our world? Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. It's just a thought.
Dress like punks, fight a lot, are gay. We're both really happy, you're right. The mood darkens.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get them over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
I thought you said special ed for a second.
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
Let's meet up at special education. You answered every question with ease. Popping off. There will be dramatic turns in the story. It is strongly recommended that you use this opportunity to save. Sure. I'm going to save in multiple slots, too. There we go. Check it out. You slot.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
We haven't been dying, so
You
probably
hardly ever
not.
see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here.
Spooky
A
weather.
summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened,
True.
but all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Will Namatame confess?
Whether he confesses or not, it was him who did everything. Getting him convicted is up to your uncle.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
Yeah. Unless they're black.
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
They better
I
not
mean,
dismiss something this serious
That's what they
because of
already
some
do, and they let
mental
cops
issues.
run around, though.
Saki-senpai. No, not just her. Or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
And Dojima. You're reminded that you made a promise to buy Nanako a new kotatsu.
What's the matter?
I need to buy a kotatsu.
A Kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Hell yeah.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was
All
finals
right,
week.
off to the houseware section for Nanako-chan!
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
I didn't know that kotatsu and oranges were connected.
It's a cliche
chowder
because it's
time.
true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here?
No, get
you
back in
kept
the
your
TV.
promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
I've never used a kotatsu either.
Of course you can stay.
It's almost like
How many times do we have to say this before it
it's
gets
not a
through to you?
traditional piece of furniture outside of Japan.
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
None of us could.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy,
That's a lie.
you shouldn't talk that way
The
when
traditional
Nanako-chan is still
American
fighting.
kotatsu.
You guys.
Here's how the fog is seeping through is because he's outside of the TV world. Maybe. Come over to my place, Teddy.
Can I really?
You could even sleep in my futon with me.
That's right. You're just by yourself at home now, huh?
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously.
Everything
clear
is
on
Teddy's
this, right?
fault, as usual.
Oh,
Fuck Teddy.
come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt.
This shirt and pants.
How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did
30
you
hours
just say?
into the game and Yosuke's still talking about piss. Yeah.
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
You could make her a bunny.
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Jack Frost doll.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your
Why is
place.
it always my place?
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
I guess it was Yukiko's place once, but
Of course!
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
I'll make the cake. They didn't want to model anyone else's house. P. It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay?
Basically, your niece and uncle are both dead.
Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
Okay, close enough.
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
Yum. Been loud voices throughout the hospital for some time.
This fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses?
She did.
They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
I mean, what sort of viruses are we talking about, lady?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
If only people thought that the coronavirus was real and wore masks.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this!
There's no way that there isn't a virus. Everybody should wear masks and get medicine when there isn't a virus. When there is a virus, no, there's no way there's a virus, man. It's all a fucking lie being perpetuated by the media to keep us scared and ruin the economy, even though they need the economy to function, because I'm an intelligent human being.
Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just save her.
Dr.
For
Jade.
God's sake,
Wait,
please
is that
save
Jade?
Nanako.
Is that Jade from Tales of the Abyss?
We'll do our best.
It's been forever since I've played it. Look at Dojima's hair.
I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
You're right, they are hairy. Train hype. Hairy Lake train hype.
Nanako.
Hairy train hype. A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something?
Yeah, Teddy, you do it.
This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure
Just
something
a bunch
out?
of hairy legs driving by. Yeah,
I'm thinking, but...
be like something out of a Syriac video.
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
She get. We all feel the same way.
Why'd it turn out like this?
Because the world is cruel.
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
No.
You guys still here?
Fucking nerds.
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wounds opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that, I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh, yeah. Something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs. There's no way that'll stand up in court.
What if we testify?
No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? If you want to see that stuff so bad, we'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
Yeah, we wouldn't want them to know that it's true.
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here?
Yes, I am.
Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
She's literally an inch away from death right now.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan.
Daddy.
Hang in there.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there.
What did the nurse even accomplish? Just wave the hand around her fucking neck? Like,
Where's Dojima-san?
magnetic healing chiropractic techniques.
We're calling for him right now.
Nanako, please. Can't they get this guy a wheelchair? Like, why is he walking? Stuck her fingers up her nose.
Doctor.
Big bro.
It'll be alright.
I'm scared. Big bro. Dad. Annie.
Holy shit, she's fucking dead.
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
She fucking died. I wasn't expecting that. Whoa.
Damn it! Damn it!
Everybody pile on in here to look at her corpse. Hell yeah, dude. This game actually just killed a kid. Nice. I'm actually shocked.
We did everything
like
we
it.
could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Just break your knuckles on the wall, why don't you?
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look?
Hey everybody, what's going on?
Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way.
He's gonna go kill Namatame.
Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Hurry, hold the Dachi back.
Senpai! Senpai!
hello.
Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What
are you
does that
getting
have
mad
to
at
do
me
with
for?
anything?
This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved.
Where's his room?
I can't tell you that.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Wait, we're gonna stop him? I thought we were gonna go help him.
Yeah, hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
We can handle a few measly police. Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her.
How anime is this gonna get? Are his tears gonna bring her back to life?
It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Don't worry, Dojima. We'll
Permission?
take on the police.
Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me.
Is Dojima gonna die too
need
because
to-
of his wounds reopening?
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Now we can kill Namatame.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
Sometimes you just gotta choke a bitch.
That's not right.
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Now he's dead too. Can't believe Namatame is out here killing all of Yosuke's crushes. The window in the room is wide open. Trying to escape, huh?
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here, and we already beat his shadow.
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self.
True.
And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed. But it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law. I won't ever forgive what you did.
This... Please! Stop! Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Look, I know he killed Nanako, but we can't kill him.
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right?
I wouldn't, but Kanji, on the other hand.
I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
Fucking weeb.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean...
We could kill him by throwing him
Are
into
you
the TV.
serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
I'm with Naoto here.
Chie!
She's implying what I think she's
Everyone,
implying.
listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot.
So which
We
waifu?
won't get a second chance.
Rise. But I regret it. I should have chosen Naoto. I didn't know Naoto was going to be as cool as she was. But Rise's still like number 2 girl.
At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again.
You went for Yukiko? She was my number 3. I was gonna go for Yukiko if I didn't like Rise.
You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again?
Choose your words carefully
There's
here.
no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just... push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader?
I want to push the bastard in. That'd be my, that's what my conscience tells me to do. My conscience. Conscience. There we go. He did... Yeah, let's push the bastard in.
Yeah. We'll
just
end this
do it.
here and now.
Wait a second! Do you really understand what you're about to do? It's the exact same thing Namatame's been doing.
Good.
I hate the guy too, but you really want to go that far?
Is getting revenge the right thing to do?
I mean, no, but he's not going to face justice,
But
is
if we
he?
don't do anything, he might...
Exactly.
I don't know anymore.
Are you sure about this?
If it weren't for the fact that the law is going to do absolutely nothing about it, do it already.
You really mean it? There's no other way?
What about you guys? Remember, there's no need to stay if you don't want to.
I'll stay.
Me too. I won't be the only one to walk out on this. I'd only suffer more that way. If this is what we've decided, I'll stick with it to the end.
Me too. No matter how we end it, I want to witness it.
Who needs courage when you have a TV? The other world that caused all this will surely take care of the rest. The case will be closed by the shadow that will appear from Namatame. With this, everything has come to an end. You should go back to Nanako.
Nanako-chan.
We avenged you, Nanako-chan, but I guess you wouldn't be too happy about that. You're such a kind girl. Hey, where's Teddy? Did he go home?
Teddy has disappeared.
I'm going back to
Oh,
my
I thought it was
own
gonna be a
world.
suicide letter. I thought all the memes were gonna come true.
It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
Everyone avoided talking about the case and waited for the severe winter to end. And so time passed. How much time? Oh, Jesus Christ! We're going all the way. About 3 months of gameplay. Spring has once again come to Inaba. You got a bad ending. Dojima residence. Good thing I saved twice.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Police have released the identity of the suspect, who was confirmed dead after escaping the hospital as Taro Namatame. Ruling his death a suicide, the police have closed their investigation. However, police have yet to announce the cause of death for either the victims or the suspect himself. Several criminologists have raised questions over how his alleged crimes were committed. It seems that though this case has come to an official end, many of its mysteries will remain forever unsolved. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring. Today and tomorrow, we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
It's almost time for your train. Are you ready to go?
I guess I am.
Starting tomorrow, I'll be all by myself in this house. It's gonna be lonely. Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me. Hey, if there was evil in the world that had to be dealt with, but no one would step up to see justice done, it might fall to the closest person at hand to bear the burden of punishing them, don't you think?
Yeah.
Maybe so. Huh. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on. Hey. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
You will visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next time you come.
Why is that subtitle
Well,
like kind
see
of cut
ya.
off?
He really helped us out with lots of stuff. Thanks, partner.
Anime noises. I thought it was gonna go the other way. Can I skip this and reload my save and do the other choo-choo bitch train hype? Do the other endings? Do I have to sit through the credits? I guess I'm sitting through the credits. You did it. You beat the game. Yeah, I beat the bad guy. Final boss was a dialogue tree. I just had to choose the right option. Hiroshi Katawaki. Now to go back and choose the incredibly specific dialogue options, yeah. No doubt. Can I please skip this? Maybe if I like hold the button for a bit. Whatever. Can I skip credits Persona 4? Just push Alt F4. No. Fine. Holy shit. Why did this... For some reason, Steam Big Picture Mode is activating? Okay. Can we not have that happen? Okay. I don't know why that happened, but the situation has been dealt with. Here we go. Is everything... No, I don't want to download a Dota 2 update in the middle of my stream. Okay, is it... Okay, it's not getting picked up by the window capture now. There we go. How have I liked it so far? I've really liked everything other than the dungeons. The dungeons are so fucking boring. But they aren't too long, so I guess it's livable. Overall, I'd say I quite enjoyed the game.
Here's a story about the fog.
Can I skip? There we go. Yonjins. Can they prove anything?
I'm sure your uncle can.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
It's a possibility.
Sent me an entire PS TV
If we're getting
that he
a
had so I could
kotatsu,
play
we
this.
better get some oranges
And a
to
fucking
complete the
week
set.
after the PC port got announced. Whoops.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
Come over to my place.
Can I really?
Well,
I said a Jack Frost doll last time, so let's go with a video game.
Not a bad idea. It would allow you two to play together indoors during the cold winter.
It's like when I bought Xenoblade back in the day for over $100 and they reprinted it a week later for $39. Aren't you glad they talked about kotatsus and oranges before Nanako fucking died? Yeah, it's quite the mood whiplash. I think that was really... I think it was good pace, you know? Good decision. I can't forgive this.
Me neither. This is all that bastard's fault.
This game has some of my favorite atmosphere of any game ever. Yeah, the writing is rather enjoyable. Even when it
Nanako-chan's
is
gonna be okay, right?
anime of the dreary feeling of Inaba.
You guys still here?
Fucking nerds. We're gonna kill you.
What the
Man, I'd homebrewed my own Wii to play Xenoblade because my computer wasn't good enough to emulate it. Then a year later, they released it on the Wii U. The Be the Better Man bullshit in this, though. He'll be here soon.
Nanako-chan! Nanako-chan! Can you hear us?
Having to sit through this twice is also quite, I don't know, I feel like it takes the impact out of it.
Doctor.
So I'm just waiting for it to be over. Your dad's coming. Who's your favorite character in overall?
Nanako!
I quite like Kanji. Kanji, Dojima, Naoto.
Nanako!
I think Teddy's kind of annoying. I did not get to the death social link, I think. I think I got the devil or the death or hanged. I like the fox. Dojima best waifu. You're only saying that because it can technically also mean Naoto. I mean not Naoto, Nanako. Where's his room? We'll kill you, Adachi. Yes.
Let go of me.
Let go. Gra. What are you doing?
I was scared, so
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
My God.
What fun, interactive... How about, I assume that the correct choice is to go wait a second
We
here.
don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say?
We're missing something, or this won't change anything. I'm gonna go with we're missing something.
We don't know. What don't we know?
Namatame's true
But
feelings.
we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
Something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
He could escape via the TV. We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly?
3.
Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Calm the hell down.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Everyone took a deep breath. It seems that everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan.
He fucking killed her.
But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a
Did you
moment
max
ago.
out the Aeon link? I don't know what the Aeon link is. Probably not. I only maxed out Chie, Rise, Yukiko, and Naoto. I almost maxed out the Strength Arcana and the Hermit Arcana. I think they're both at 9.
I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But, yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them.
Power level to 99.
Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
Party.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done.
Yeah, why don't we just break his legs and arms?
Anytime, anywhere.
There's a really good grinding spot in Naoto's dungeon if you end up needing it. Noted.
Jeez. How the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
I am not an anime high school student.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on. We've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn and the investigation team is one step closer to the truth. It seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. Hey, we did it. Another maxed Arcana. Thou has established a genuine bond. You can create Loki, the ultimate form of the Fool Arcana. I still don't know how to make any of these fucking ultimate personas, but whatever. I like it. We're mastering the Fool social link. Loki the Shapeshifter. Is this your first Persona game? Yes. The hell? We've established a new bond? With who? Seekers of Truth of the Judgment Arcana. You may or... okay. Sure.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Sometimes I want to play Megami Tensei again. Yeah, I want to play one of the mainline games eventually. Also Persona 5. I also am really interested in Personas 1 and 2. And also Shin Megami Tensei If. We're just talking to him.
We were keeping an eye on the suspect.
Yeah.
The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Naoto, the fast thinking.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
You just prescribed isolation.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Yeah, we haven't finished looking at her corpse.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
You know what they say about dead girls? I really don't.
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related
Good,
to
I'm
the
glad you
affair,
don't.
so they called in Namatame for questioning.
Well, I have a feeling I know what the answer is, but I don't want to say it.
But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death.
For the best main line to start with is 4. Noted.
Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
Just buy Royal outright? Yeah, that would be the plan. Once it comes out on a system I own. Or I get a system that it's out on, I suppose.
I don't really get any of this.
I'm with Kanji. I don't remember any of these people. This is all like the very starting point of the game shit. PS4 exclusive.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you.
Nanako is suddenly recovered.
Please come with me immediately.
The tears of the teddy bear have resurrected her.
What's going on?
Or does Dojima also die in this timeline?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Those are the two options. Either some anime bullshit happened and Nanako's alive again, or Dojima also dies. Fucking Teddy, what are you doing here?
Where am I?
This is the library. Stop screaming. I mean hospital.
Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist?
Dude, same.
I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys, Sensei, what should I do?
Remember, Teddy, suicide is never the answer. It is the question. The answer is yes.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Fucking anime bullshit. What if Teddy killed himself and Nanako's alive again? Something like that.
What did you just say?
Something to do with
Nanako-chan's
Teddy's amazing power of friendship resurrecting her.
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
You can't just undie. You're gonna come and look at your corpse. It was gonna be
So
very
this isn't
sad.
a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god. I'm
It's just anime bullshit. It just happens.
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
Funny joke, I lied. She's really dead.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Hey, it's not even April Fool's yet.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
Meanwhile, I just blankly stare at her, expressionless.
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy?
Maybe the real Teddy was the friends we made along
I
the
noticed he didn't
way.
come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
You could try asking the doctor and the nurse.
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl, too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Where's his other hand? Jerking off to his failures.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
Gotta jerk it to something.
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
In his butthole. Hey, it's snowing.
Oh, it's snow. Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow.
Where do you put your hand when it's not in use? My ass is finally ready to consume my hand.
It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
It hungers for more.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home.
Wait a second. Surely it snowed in like January this year. Does it only snow in December in this fucking city?
Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow.
Naoto's taking
Man,
my
that Ted.
girlfriend.
I hope he just went back home by
Snow
himself.
only exists in Canada. What about Russia?
He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in
Russia.
case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Or is it Russia? I don't remember how to spell it. Back in Namatame's room. Was it really right to stop everyone from doing what they were about to do? I mean, considering the game just ends, yes. Your cell phone has been off this entire time. Russia is just extra Canada. There seem to be no messages. Yeah, I was with everybody I knew. I mean, other than fucking I guess. And Daisuke. The ball boy's I and the music lolly. I can check who the Aeon is, if I even met them. Mary? Right. Yeah, I don't like how she's a tsundere. I really do not like tsunderes. Vegetables in the garden have grown magnificently. All those melons, and I only get a melon. Nice melons. Tsundere, I don't understand. As a tsundere, I don't understand why anyone finds them appealing. Are you a tsundere? I don't know if I'd call you a tsundere. Maybe. You feel very tired. I should probably save my game first, though. As a screaming ball of hatred, I don't understand why anyone finds anything appealing. Wait, can I go outside? No. I can only rest. Ah! Not you guys again.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
Not really, I've used personas constantly.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
Not really, I'm still in Eden.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
No.
Splendid!
Thanks, Bill Cosby. He's not even black.
The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the
Igor
mystery
would be
that
good
you
at
must
eating
reach.
ass. Wouldn't his nose get in the way? He would just shove the nose in the ass. There'd be no eating. Oh, but he could, like, eat the pussy from behind while having the ass, his nose in the ass, or he could eat the ass while shoving his nose in the pussy. That's some next level tactics.
Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Yeah, I got Margaret to 7. Voices you've heard many times echo in your mind. It's gonna be a recap episode.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Maybe.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Courage is the magic that...
Right. Together.
No, stop, it's too real.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction.
Wait,
through this dense
you don't
fog.
like the same line getting flashed back to like a million times in every scene in the entire game after it happens? Magic is the dreams that turns courage into reality.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
You're going to have sex?
Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
It's where your rank 10 confidants that aren't party members will chime in. None of them.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast.
So like nobody. Yeah.
Some change their course.
I was too busy reading
Experiencing
books.
countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Wow. So busy reading books that you never got to flirt with Dojima, basically. I didn't think he was gonna go to the hospital, though. He was at, like, rank 7. I was doing it slowly. Hello, Yosuke.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I mean, isn't this a good thing? Fuck Teddy. He'll be back soon.
I hope so. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
I guess. He loves it out there. Fine, I'll help you look for Teddy.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Well, to be fair, he did think Nanako-chan died. Let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now.
We need to find out more about Teddy to find him. Yosuke, you lived with him, right?
He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
Maybe someone else is throwing them into the TV and he's actually trying to save them.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself.
KYS.
What do you
dude.
think, Senpai?
There's something else. There
If
must
you think
be.
about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
Oh yeah. Borax, did you know Yukiko's voice actress has a series about weed on YouTube? It's called, like, A Mom's Guide to Cannabis. It's great. I think I'm about halfway through it.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
Possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? The warning letter.
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
But it didn't say save.
Let's review them.
It said kill. If you don't stop, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean?
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dun dun dun!
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then
Maybe someone's manipulating Namatame
it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
so that they don't have to throw them in themselves.
We can't say for certain yet.
Something like that.
We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
We did it. We're one step closer to truth.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
I have a gun. I'll just tell... I'll take him hostage. It'll be easy. Let's do it, team. Damn the consequences.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well.
I wonder if Adachi and Dojima have noted that I told them all about the TV world, and now this guy's talking about it as well.
He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is
Big
Detective
think.
Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is
He's
Unit
probably
252.
just hanging out at Judah.
Huh?
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Come on, that's so obviously put on now, too.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
We know that the character's 5'11", and that Naoto is 5' nothing.
Understood.
Which means this cop is probably 5'5".
I
Granted,
knew they were undermanned,
we're not all
but
standing
I
on the
didn't
same
expect
plane,
it to go this smoothly.
so it's hard to actually see.
Wow! There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
We're here to harass you again, Mr. Namatame. The virgin cop versus the Chad Naoto.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
The general average height of an Asian person. Is it 5'5"? Average Japanese male height. It's only... Japan's National Health and Nutrition Survey. The average male height is 5'2" for men and 4'9" for women.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case.
So not 5'5".
And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth.
What's the average
So
penis
please,
size?
answer our questions.
Average Japanese penis size. Comprehensive study. The average length of a Japanese male erection is 5.3 inches. So, isn't the global average like 5.5 or something? Or 5.7? So, not too much below average. It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Who do you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
Is saving killing people?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll
Jeez,
be
Boot
killed.
spotted the hell out of me.
That's why I put them in there.
Yeah, they're kind of weird.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano
Yeah.
and Konishi incidents,
Yeah.
you realized
they're
an
not-
appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death.
They're not very good looking things. I'm interested to see how people would cosplay them though, because of how weird they look.
Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What should you ask him? Why the warning letters?
What are you talking about?
So he didn't write them? Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too. I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
We have secret
Only
knowledge.
You?
We did blame you for everything at first, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Unfortunately.
All right.
What's it gonna be?
Soon after my affair
It's
with
written,
Mayumi became
only
common
Link can
knowledge,
defeat Ganon. Only main character can defeat final boss.
I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
Relatable content.
I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything.
Also relatable.
Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
God, this guy's so relatable. Drinking.
And all of a sudden,
sad.
There was Mayumi.
Sitting around doing nothing.
Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi!
Accidentally
When I
crawls
reached out
inside of
unthinkingly
TVs.
to touch her,
Let's get naughty. He's trending under K-pop.
my arm disappeared into the TV.
I can't wait for
As
when
if I
Rain
had dipped
becomes
it
the
into a
serial
pool
killer.
of water.
Who says I've not already?
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
I need to take an allergy pill. I forgot to do it today.
was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane.
Namatame's secret last party member to replace Teddy.
I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help?
Is it just me, or is for some reason, like, from his nose to, like, his Adam's apple, a different color than the rest of his head? Like, the rest of his head is tan, and then that little strip there is, like, blushed.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead.
Weird gradient color, yeah.
The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
Namatame looks like he just had a very regretful jack-off session.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi.
A little bit.
So I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Holy shit, this guy's
After
like
agonizing
a
over it,
goblin.
I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
Granted, I don't remember how tall she is. Maybe she's a giant, and he's not a goblin. You
But
don't
that same
understand.
night,
You're going to
on the
get
TV.
consumed. Relatable. You're too big to be a goblin. You're more like
She
an ogre.
looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was, but she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
Yeah, I would hate to be with a rich person.
I think I can kind of relate.
Risei, how dare you?
It was around that
I'm
time
literally
when
in
I
a
met
relationship
Mayumi.
with you.
She was interviewing our candidate for the next election.
I'm kind of surprised that the bad end for killing this guy happened because he was actually plot important. Yeah.
She was a big name announcer. But she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then?
Well, it was us the
girl
whole time.
inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side.
There's an even worse ending than that one? Good thing I
Then,
saved that.
what if
then.
I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me?
I can go
that
and
it's
see
safe
that
over
one
there?
too
Is that
at
it?
some point.
The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me
Nah,
again.
it's well after that. Okay.
And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
Lend me your strength to kidnap high school aged girls? And put them in my van? Wait a second.
So,
Break out the chloroform.
you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed. You kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
Bruh. You can go through the TV, like, what do you think, like... People are gonna come to some conclusions when they discover they have magical powers.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police,
Plus,
but
they
didn't
kept
believe
on
me.
getting... They kept on not dying, so... Chie looks like an onion.
I knew the area well.
Chie is
Thanks to
by
my
far,
job. I
probably...
had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion.
Probably the worst waifu in terms of design, other than the music lolly.
I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But... are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril.
Chie is still a better waifu than Rise. I disagree. The music lolly just makes me feel really fucking creepy. Yeah, I only social linked with her once. It is because she called me and I was like, fine, I'll hang out with you. Yeah, I regret not choosing the acting club.
It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to
Go
Nanako-chan,
with the lolly.
correct?
No.
The police were after me, so
There's
I
another
had
link
to
in
get
3
away.
that's just as creepy.
But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power.
Imagine thinking politicians are useful.
I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
Magical TV world being helpful is more realistic. The texture of those curtains is fucking crispy. Yeah.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
Well, the good news is, you're probably not gonna have to. Because, it's gonna be hard to
Kidnapping is
prove,
already a serious
this
crime.
case.
And on
Other
top
than
of
the
that, I put
Nanako
all
one.
those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
Have you been to the DNYC convention yet? No. What is DNYC? I assume NYC is New York City, but...
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke.
I'm
sorry.
These nuts on your chin. I didn't know that you felt that I was that attractive. Thank you.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Just hanging out. We're just chilling.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Don't worry.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
We're just gonna talk about this in front of the whatever. The police taking another step forward towards the truth. Implied whispering.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Aw, we're just the little rascals. We got the
Nanako-chan
antenna.
looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
Can we stop talking about Teddy? Please?
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
He thought that Nanako fucking died.
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out.
So pretty soon there's going to be another choice that can lead to a bad ending.
Let's
I'll keep that in
revisit
mind.
Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can
And
turn
I will
up fresh
purposefully
details.
take the bad
But
ending.
it's been over
so I can
6
see
months.
what it is.
Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know,
Or at
but we
least
can't give
I
up.
will try to
We're
purposefully
the only ones who understand
choose
what's
the
really
bad
going
ending.
on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Depending on how far back I can save. before it happens. Yeah, this is the prime file. Yeah. Cracking all my joints. Today's the day school's founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. No more fun allowed, only plot. Let's start with the floodplain, as usual. Hello. I had an eternal lamp. I did it. Hello. I'd like another lamp. I did it. I completed the side quest. No old man by the river. No dog by the river. Thought it was an accident. Half of that is a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. She was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. Isn't that just a little strange? My wife is all business, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? About those murders. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but a lot of time's passed. Cats. Meep. It's meepin'. They both meep. No, one's a meep and one's an yeah. That's great. Flop snooze. This is a very realistic cat simulator. Wait, okay. Need anything? About those murders. How was all the buzz last spring? You remember that, don't you? That's it? Just, yeah, though, that sure happened. Haha. Flops, snoozes, ooh. No, that's OO, actually. Forgive me. I have defiled the sanctity. About those murders. That's a pretty big deal. I'd almost completely forgotten about that. I must be getting old, huh? What is it? What are you talking about? Ah, that seems so long ago. Pretty sure I defiled the sanctity there. I was gonna remember something from that far back anyway. Yeah, 6 months? That's basically forever ago. Why don't we just put on the glasses and walk around town properly? It's a conspiracy, man. That's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack in Inaba. The FEMA death camps are gonna take the globalists and put them in the interdimensional child molestation camps. Hello, yes. Do you know about the murders? Hello, yes. Do you know about the murders? Didn't even see me with the fog. He just ignored and walked off. Kinda hurt. Oh wait, I should probably go into the stores. Shouldn't I? Same TBH. Strange fog. It's put the pilot light under my forge. That's put out the pilot light. That's unforgivable. This fire is what allowed me to stave off the cold and Ellis from invading my art studio. If I have to close down my shop in the middle of winter, how am I supposed to make a living? How many people buy your stuff? Like, just gonna go down to the shopping district and buy me some samurai armor. This quiet country town. Been feeling poorly recently. You need to be careful. There's something about it that gives me a bad feeling. Very insightful commentary from Shop Lady. Set came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked for autograph and what type of guy she's into. Sure, you can see how busy I am. I've seen Insight Fueler. What? Go away. I'm busy talking to Rosette. I'm literally dating her. I can pull up my social link and show you. If I remember, there it is. Very close bond holds you to your girlfriend. Insightful. I've been asking around about Teddy too. I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. And I'm like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit. Nobody's seen him yesterday or today. Want to see my social link? He's loved by so many different people. Where the hell could he have gone? Grr. Buy some more meat for the dog. Dog meat. Should try coming back another day. Do you know anything about the murder? Everything just forgets it so easily, but rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since those first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Doggo is the best character. Oh, you weren't asking me. Never mind. What? Oh. I missed the I do, actually. A little while ago, they said the suspect had been caught. The suspect. He was in the newspaper. He was in Amatame-san. I remember seeing him around. How horrible. He really does frighten me. I don't recall any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone about this. And even it's deplorable. It'll be cold on New Year's that I'll never be happy. Would call anyone suspicious? Stand at Dojima-kun's. Okay, yeah. Talk to me about the fucking coal. Why don't you? Hello, do you know about murder? Bugs aren't murder. Teacher said to go home quickly because of the fog. It's nice to not have girls chasing me, but it's boring because I can't play soccer. Can I catch bugs? Whoa. Winter bug. It's getting so warm in my room, it's actually ridiculous. I need to crack the windows later. I really want to max out my social link with the Fox. It's rank 9. I like the Fox. Fox is the best waifu. Hello, do you know suspicious people? Okay, poison, okay, I'm gonna freak dead. I wonder if I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else already has one. By that you mean one person. It's me. Do you recognize me? Well, I'm not at home. I'd like to see more news of the murder. That is, of course, I'm gonna watch TV when I go home. Because of this, I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? If there's anyone suspicious, there'd be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors, so it says there's no such person. I said that on the news that the suspect has been caught. Careful taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Okay, I can't actually ask the motorcycle man a question. Fun story about honking at people. Call anyone suspicious? Except for you. It's gonna be really funny when our marriage is televised on Instagram TV. Assume, yeah, you're not saying anything useful. I don't think I've seen any. It's a pretty small town. I was getting something from the store at work and I was on a time limit because I had something in the oven. That sounds awful. I'm pretty sure I remember. A suspicious person? I can't think of anyone. Not from this town, anyway. This is the worst part of the game, actually. Like, at least it's short compared to the fucking... the dungeons. But just going around rubbing your face on everybody. We made it back on time if there wasn't a morbidly obese woman on a tricycle riding the wrong lane of traffic. What the fuck? This is America. Had a lot of people come to our store, but can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Swear to God, I'm not making this up. I believe you. Seen a strange person? I don't know. In the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. I would interrogate the cats, but I feel like they would only offer me a distraction. Okay, and yeah, nobody down here. So, Junes then? Like, it can go to Okina. I doubt that'll be helpful, but... Have you seen anybody suspicious? I want some feedback. I'll eat the black one. Eggplant and red bean. Local farmer in Pastier decided to help me out. Trying to create a hit. Incident in spring? There's a report like that on the news, though sorry if I wasn't very helpful. Just the ocean's temperature in that case, I have to let him go. Maybe I'll be alright, someone better will come along. Is there something you want to ask me? Did something happen then? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Great. How about you? You can't be happy without money. You can't be happy without love, which means I need a man with money. Is there something you want to ask me? I just realized I went through to an entire game without unlocking Okina as a travel point. You see, I may have missed social links, but you missed an entire area. Just remembered something like that happening. I wonder. Might wear a suit. Can't go into the books. Fog's pretty thick. Be careful on that bike, okay? Don't be rude. Maybe ask someone else. Wait. Okay, I guess that counts as both of them. Maybe I saw it on the news. It was a long time ago. I don't remember. It's like gore, but not many people dislike human drama. That's why it's just because, especially zombies. I wish they're more popular. It's not about a movie. Blech. Oop Arts. I still don't know what the fuck Oop Arts is. What? I can't spend some time at a fucking whatever. I don't recall much about it. It's Christmas. Did I? Inaba. Here the steaks are good. It's in lovey-dovey mode. I've got a newsflash. The cinema is not your makeout spot. It's Christmas. No wonder the butcher shop is busy. What? Oh, I guess they're both talking about different things. Okay, so I can't go up there. The high school's closed, so this probably is worthless. Yeah. There might be a woman outside here. Because sometimes there is. Yes, there are two women. Anything I cooked, the fog never cleared up. I guess I'll stop going to my mother-in-law's house after all. Whimper. It doesn't look very healthy. Oh no. Yes, buy the seeds. Wait, I didn't buy. Can I ask you about anything? No? Okay. Junes it is. Junes it is. Do you know about murder? I'm gonna be studying for college. Got no room for useless information. Don't forget to sell your materials to Daidara. I think I already did that, but I could be misremembering. Let me check. Yeah, these aren't the materials. Those are the gems you can trade. It looks like I did it. Hello. Saki, Mayumi. Some witnesses. Well, I mean... What? You should walk around and talk to more people. I've literally talked to every NPC in the fucking game, but okay. I'm just gonna look up what to do, because I've rubbed my face on everybody. Persona 4 Golden. I don't even know how to look this part up. Talking to people after. Oh, they drop a new NPC. Oh, 1205, that makes sense. Golden 1205. Okay, thank you. Thank you for ads popping in. Okay, I asked the female student at Junes. Female student at the shopping center south. Or shopping district south. Central shopping district south. The South Central shopping district. Is it you? Someone told you I saw a suspicious person? Oh, that. Remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know she passed a while ago. Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Great. Now who do I rub my face on? Okay, so now I have to talk to everybody in town again. Lovely. Ah. It just says, talk to everybody, and eventually the group will meet up at Aya. Can I just go into Aya and wait? No. It wouldn't be so bad if I literally didn't just go around rubbing my face on everybody, and now I have to do it again because I didn't rub my face on everybody in the specific order that I should have. Sucks ass. Oh wait, I have to go talk to the sweaty old man that likes coal. Oh, there we go. I did it. I rubbed my face on enough NPCs. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped.
Never
This
say
stuff's
that
a lot
again.
harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever,
That's where
let
you can
alone the
set a
true
course
culprit.
for a bad ending.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant.
Hey, always focus on the now.
Then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
I don't even get to order my own food.
Ugh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
It is implied that we are talking to each other.
To sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed.
Apparently people hate Chie's new actress for Golden. I didn't even know that she got a new voice actress, but I don't like her voice. So
There wasn't a single report of suspicious
her
persons
original
being
actress
witnessed to
sounded like a
begin with.
40-year-old hooker.
Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Straight to hell.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Or inductions.
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
A mailman.
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
I need some fresh air. I'm gonna walk around in the fog that everybody says is poisonous. Chia's golden voice actor is trying to sound like the original Chia and being kinda bad at it. I'm also going out for some air. Let me breathe in the mist. The mist fills my soul to overflowing.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Good thing you have a jacket.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
Must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi and Saki. Mayumi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is Yuki Kawamagi. There's no way it would be Teddy, because that would be pretty suspicious, him walking around like that. I don't think it would be anybody in the investigation team. Is it fucking Adachi? It's definitely not Mitsuo. Moroka's dead now. Can't be these two because they're dead. It might be. Misuzu Hiragi. I don't even know who Misuzu Hiragi is. It's probably not Kashiwagi. Fucking Hanako. Misuzu Hiragi. I need to look up who Same way did Anyas and Bravely Default. Really? Okay, who is Misuzu Hiragi? Oh, okay. So, no one important. Probably. I doubt it would be Ai or Ko or Daisuke. Who is Sayoko Uehara? Sayoko Uehara. Devil Arcana? Yeah, I've never met her. Why do I even know who she is in this context? I'm gonna go with Adachi. Toru Adachi. I don't know. He just... There's something about him. Maybe it's the fact that he's voiced by the guy who voices, fucking... Izuya. But course, if you look at you can't rule out the possibility. Adachi is the least suspicious person. He's able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. You encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
Obfuscating
Are
stupidity.
we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective
I did
Adachi,
it.
I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go
Stats
back in.
effects IRL. Oops, you accidentally didn't the bad ending. Yeah, I figured that I can just do the bad ending later. Like, I have another save file. It's all good. Also, it would be funny if I was wrong.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying
Don't
at our
reset
inn,
it, save
the
in a
media
third
were
file.
swarming all
Yeah,
over it.
that was the plan.
That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
What if they voiced lines for every choice?
Guard
That'd
her?
be great.
He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm it.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
I hate having cum in my mailbox. Don't talk to the game dude, then. He's the gamer with the bad attitude.
This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly. You feel you are getting closer to the truth. I did it. Hello, Adachi, you guilty motherfucker.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
We've come to citizen arrest. All the voice lines for Persona 4 are ripped and organized by date, and I don't know how to feel about that. So it'd be like, here are all the voice lines spoken on December 5th. Here are all the voice lines spoken on March 21st. Like,
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made
Yeah,
it clear to
okay.
him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
What about the high-ranking, or high-level social links? Because those can happen on any date. Or are those just like social link pack for resay? Like,
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
Adachi also did not seem very suspicious when we were like bringing up the TV shit. He was like, "I'd love to believe you." Social link evented by individual. Okay.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
There he is.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
Get caught.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Yeah, it's out of character, Adachi.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
More like 11%.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
How platitude-y.
What are you all doing here?
We've come to beat up
We
Adachi.
came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just
They
a prank,
arrested
wasn't
the letter?
it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing.
Yeah, why is Dojima just wandering the halls? That letter was a scumbag. It did all sorts of awful things.
And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
The delivery of that line does not match the portrait they chose.
Just one more thing,
Getting
please.
his hairy legs all over the hospital.
We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
All in where?
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident, at the time I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days, yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
No one tried to stop him? Okay, Kanji, I guess, finally.
Adachi!
Oh god, Dojima, don't do that.
Adachi!
Phoenix Wright corner theme intensifies. He's in the TV. Let's go.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Maybe into the fucking TV.
Did you find him?
Don't be alarmed, but we're gonna crawl into the TV. Don't
I
try to follow
contacted
us.
security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry.
God damn it, Dojima, we just got that blood back inside of you.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Mario triple jump into the TV. Wah! Wahoo! Yippee! Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
And we won't have a way out without Teddy,
Let's go
right?
in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. What do you say, just stick your head in and do a quick scan? You know, just hold you up so that you can summon your persona. We're gonna go into the TV tomorrow and it's gonna be like, we need to learn more about Adachi before we can locate him. And I have to rub my face on everybody in town again. Guarantee. Guarantee. This is the new Prime file. We don't really know enough about Adachi to confirm his location. Prime pile. This. It seems that you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again, but something is different. Teddy's sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
Oh shit, it's Teddy's ghost.
Sensei? Why are you here?
This is where I go to fuse personas. I can ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am.
I've come to the conclusion that I'm God.
But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world.
I wonder if the Velvet Room is a 3D space or a 2D texture. That's
From
a good
the
question.
beginning, that's all there was
I've
to
heard
it.
that a lot of the backgrounds in Persona 5 are just, like, pre-rendered, like, sort of textures.
I was just a shadow in that world.
Just a shadow?
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car, and then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made
Entities.
himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
What did you look like before?
I really am stupid.
Wait, if Teddy's a shadow, why does he have a shadow
What
that turned
the
into
other
a persona?
Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
Dude, that was days ago. You think I remember what the other Teddy said?
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with.
This is a bunch of melodramatic bullshit.
I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would
Literally
like me.
months.
It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah. Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
By the way, she's still alive.
Tell her I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her I'm really sorry.
Nanako, you saved her, Teddy. Nanako is alive.
Huh? Really?
Now Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy.
I'm gonna wake up in bed next to
What
Teddy.
a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it.
No one does.
No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
You can sense Teddy's pure and Greek attitude. Wow. I did it. I maxed out Teddy. You have established a true bond with the worst character in the game. Hallel. You're better friends with Teddy than Yosuke. How do you feel? It was forced upon me. This wasn't my choice. Hillel the Lightbearer. I'm never gonna use you anyway, so, Hillel? Like Kal-El? Superman? Let's get rid of that one. The Light Bearer. Don't do that to me. How dare you?
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
And then he fucking kills himself. I don't think it's a 3D texture. I mean, a 2D texture, because like Mary, Margaret, and Igor are all behind something. Granted, it could just be like flat, and then just have these objects like the table, the liquor shelf, and the armrest just like floating around in it. But I don't know.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the
Just different
only
layers,
things you
yeah.
summoned here.
Maybe.
This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
I don't like that his mouth doesn't move.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Vroom vroom.
Ah, you are every inch the guest I had anticipated.
I'm a big boy.
Now, it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Will you? I just never show up again, huh? Then what? Junes Electronics Department. No, I wanted to go buy
How did it
stuff
go?
first.
Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Ugh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
No buying, only plot. I literally have to waste this day to go out and buy new equipment. I suppose I could make it not a total waste by
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is.
going
It's gotten even worse than before.
for some optional boss fights.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Oh wait, no, we're not going to be able to because we don't know enough about him. So we're going to need to leave anyway, right?
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Unfortunately, I cannot pinpoint his location.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too.
Oh, I already know that.
Where is that bear anyway?
I can just tell you.
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself.
Fuck you.
Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Time to leave the TV world.
This place.
Wait, what the fuck?
I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless.
Teddy understands. If only Teddy was here, we'd know where Adachi is.
Nana-chan,
Teddy formed a
I'm
very
so
close
sorry.
relationship with Adachi. He has all the details.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard...
else too.
Nana-chan, hold on. I'll get the doctor.
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her.
Yes, I'm aware we are residing in anime-inspired space.
Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition. And
I like how
what
the
caused
doctor doesn't question that this guy just appeared in
We're
the room.
doing our best,
Like,
but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens,
Metal
please send for
Gear.
me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too.
no. You can't find a Dodge.
I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Now his persona evolves. What the fuck? Why does it have a rocket in its ass?
Right. I need to get back to the others.
He's gay.
Hang in there, Nana-chan.
It's
I'll
confirmed.
be back soon.
He accepted. Nothing wrong with that.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Gotta fill the void, you know.
Rise-chan! If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all.
We're all realizing
he
it.
was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around.
No, he isn't.
He's always so full of energy.
I really like it when he sexually harasses us.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Gonna pop out and Teddy's gonna be there, and we're all gonna realize that it was a mistake to want him to come back.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
No, this literally happens every time. Don't be melodramatic about it. We just need to rub our face against all the NPCs. We do this every time. It's fine.
Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
Why is he hiding behind the sign? What a guy. Just... there he is.
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad!
I sure am glad Teddy is back.
You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Why do we like Teddy?
Rise-chan, are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
I already knew this because he was in my dreams. he was only a shadow, and though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form.
So Teddy is a persona with a persona.
Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Yeah, we fucking
and
hate
about
you.
you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I mean, he does have a penis.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Why does he do a wah, but the text is a rar?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right?
Not really, other than Kanji. And you.
You fit right in, man.
Like Yukiko's just some girl. I'm just some dude. Naoto's kind of a misfit. Risei's literally famous. That doesn't seem very misfitty to me.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will you?
I'm literally one of the
Now's
most
not the time
popular
for that.
kids in school. We all are, because we had a concert with
While you were
whatever.
gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
Completely useless.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
That's a way better name. Wow. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't so fuzzy, was he? Can't leave. Okay. Go to sleep. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. You've recovered. You should go over to the TV world with everyone after school. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna go buy equipment first. Wait, it just forces me to the TV again? Fucking stop that.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help. I do smell a Dachi baby in here, but the fog is completely
Why
covering
did
up
he
the
just call him a
scent.
Dachi baby?
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling. I've got to sniff him out no matter what. This is my time to shine.
He's gonna sniff his hardest.
Ooh, I'm getting something.
He's doing it.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kind of
Turns Super
hazy, but at
Saiyan.
the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
When we first... Where was that?
Breathing in the stink until finally I stunk.
You mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others.
Let's go beat him
That's
up.
why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom?
Huh? You're saying he beat his pants?
Why are we talking about piss? It's 60 hours of gameplay.
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Chie, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Yosuke's piss comes full circle.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
He's gone to saying fuzzy all the time instead of bear.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while.
And it's really
Yukiko.
bad because he was barely funny to
Though
begin
I
with.
really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Go, girl. Cheerful mood has returned thanks to Teddy. Are they just like shoving in as many social links as possible? Just. Judgment needs to reach rank 10.
Damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent.
Were his eyes always gray? Give it up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Can't wait to see this. It's with the in-game models.
Who are
even.
you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot?
You.
It's all a lie, right?
Yeah,
Why
what
do I
does
have to
Adachi
explain
see in
myself
this
to you?
woman?
I see. So you don't deny it.
Granted, his face is kind of fucky too, so.
Caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Adachi the incel.
What's wrong with you?
He's an incel.
Don't make me call for help.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
Push you into the TV dimension.
She fell in. Wow. So people can go completely inside.
I don't like women because no
Good
one
thing
will
for
touch
me,
my
no one else was
penis.
around there in the middle of the night.
happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan.
She betrayed you by cheating on a different guy. Okay.
But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
It was kind of obvious, Yosuke.
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff. Her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her. And then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not good enough for you.
Adachi is literally just an incel.
Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
You wanted to touch another guy's penis. You're going to the TV. They can't even bother animating, pushing
These
the...
high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit.
No, none of the high school girls want to touch my penis. Time to become
When I was
a
in
murderer.
school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got this sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that. It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew?
Did he trick Namatame?
Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure. But I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too. Is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push, and he completely bought into his vision of this world. the more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
I'm bored. No women like me.
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Why do people appear on the Midnight Channel in the first place, though?
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a
We could literally demonstrate to them that we can enter TVs.
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I let him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you
See,
agree?
this is why there should be, like, legalized prostitution. Think of how many, like, murders would be prevented if sad, lonely dudes could just get laid.
But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyway. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
He's a persona.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
Kanji's gonna charge him and just, he's gonna like phase through him because he's a ghost. Or he'll disappear.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
Probably.
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means
Yeah,
this
like-
world will engulf the human world.
It's pretty straightforward. So the thing the thing he said is gonna happen? What happens when it happens?
The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Probably not us.
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time?
Let's end this.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
What the fuck? Okay.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest we prepare
Thank
ourselves
God
first.
now, too. The voice
We
of
can't
reason.
let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face!
True. By pooling your strength, the path has been opened. Judgment. Judgment. Gotta force that judgment up for some reason. This seems really redundant. They could just spread out the bloody investigation team Arcana level ups. This town will be swallowed. You must finish things before then. You resolve to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And we will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye.